Welcome back to my channel. Come along with me as I clean, decorate, and prep for my daughter's 3rd birthday party. We keep these super easy and laid back. We're doing somewhat of a theme. It's a Frozen party, which is perfect because she loves Frozen and it's very cold around her birthday. We're going to have around 20 people here, which include grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins. I don't buy too much for decorations. I picked up plates, napkins, silverware, a table runner, cups, balloons, and a candle. I use an electric balloon pump to make a balloon arch. I do this for all of my kids' birthdays, even if we aren't having a birthday party at our house. These are actually very easy to make, and it doesn't take me that much time. I would say at the most 30 minutes. If you don't have a lot of decor, this really adds to it, but the key is to have the balloon pump and to also get the strip that you put the balloons in. Here's the balloons blown up, and this is what the strip looks like. I leave a little bit on the end so I have room to tape it. I add the balloon into the little circle hole, as you can see here. Then I do it going the other direction, if that makes sense. And I do a pattern with the 4 balloons. As you keep going, it gets a little bit tougher to add it onto that strip, but I just keep going along. It does work. It kind of seems like it's not going to, but it does. I use that same strip every year, so it fits exactly on my fireplace, so I don't have to guess how many balloons I need to put on. I just leave a little space on both ends, like I said, so I can tape it. I had my son help me hold it up, and I taped it on each side. I just used Scotch tape. Here's what our basement situation is looking like. It is definitely a mess. The cousins like to come down here and play during the party, so I'm going to send my 10 and 7-year-old down to start working on that while I pick up the kitchen. The dishes seem never ending, and I feel like I can never get our sink totally empty, but that's okay. I'm just going to get this chore done first. As I was doing this, my husband was going to vacuum the living room. He was moving the couches and everything, and the belt broke on it. When we first moved into our house about 4 years ago, everything in the kitchen was just brown. We had painters come and paint our cabinets, and we switched out our backsplash and countertops, but now everything just feels so white. So I'm trying to think what to do in the kitchen to warm it up a little bit. I'm tempted to paint our island. We'll see. My 3-year-old went downstairs and played with Barbies while the 2 big kids were picking up, so I just put all that away and the kids did a good job. I am just going to vacuum it. I'm just using our stick vacuum down here. I prefer the vacuum where the belt broke because it just does a better job. I don't even know why. We bought a replacement belt for like $5 on Amazon though. These couches get kind of gross with popcorn and snacks, but it's so easy to wipe down, so I'm doing that really quickly. Now I'm moving on to something that I don't need to be doing. I am vacuuming our basement stairs. I don't know why, but when people are coming over to my house, even if it's just family, I just feel the need to clean everything, even things that I really don't need to be doing. I'm moving back into the kitchen. I'm kind of sporadic when I clean, but I'm going to clean the microwave, backsplash, and the top of the oven. We have a gas oven, which I love, but it is a pain to clean. There are so many pieces to it. Usually I don't take all of it apart, but it was pretty bad. I use the Dawn Power Wash on this because it just cuts that grease and it cleans it so much easier. The downside to white cabinets is you can see all the food, dirt, things like that. So I'm going in and wiping that down. Also, the paint chips like crazy. So as you can tell, I'm not totally thrilled with it, but I do think it's better than what it was before. My husband is making a gluten-free strawberry cake. This makes it so easy. It's inexpensive. We have a couple gluten-free people. The only thing is eggs are very expensive right now. I think it took like 4 eggs. Moving on to the stairs, that is where everything sits in the middle there that goes upstairs. I put that away, then I vacuumed the stairs as well. I noticed our banister was just super dirty, so I wiped that down also. This is our dining room that's off the kitchen. There's also toys, and we have some toys in that little credenza buffet thing, whatever it's called. My daughter cleaned off the table in here, and my husband got the vacuum belt somewhat working, so he went in and vacuumed that up. Now that the house is getting into good shape, I sent my big kids down to the basement to get on screens, and my 3-year-old is taking a nap. I'm going to get the drinks and food ready. I'm just cleaning out our drink dispenser here. It usually sits a while before it gets used again, so I like to clean it out with soap and water. I'm making a punch type drink. This is a family recipe on my dad's side, and anytime we get together, we make this. Honestly, I don't know where it came from, if it was just made up, but it is so delicious. Once that's done, I put it in the fridge. I'll add some ice to it when I take it out right before the party. Next, I'm making another family recipe on my dad's side. It's dill dip. This is also delicious, and we make it to go with vegetables. For the vegetables, I'm cutting up celery, broccoli, a pepper. I wanted to do more peppers, but they were moldy, and just throwing carrots in there. I found this vegetable tray at Target. It has little pieces that come out, and then you can fill up whatever you want inside. We use it for so many different things. It's so great. I'm curious, what do you guys usually do for your kids' birthdays, specifically 3 in preschool age? Do you just do it at your house, or do you go somewhere? My big kids, we've gone places before, like jumping places, but I actually prefer to just have it at our house with family. I'm setting up the table. This is in the kitchen where my daughter will have her birthday cake. I like to put silverware in a cup, but these cups were so tiny they kept falling over, so it wasn't the best. I'm going to finish up a last few cleaning things before people come over. I'm taking out the trash. My dog's always very interested when the trash is involved. I'm wiping down the kitchen counters. That top island part is where I'm going to put the pizza that we're ordering. I'm putting the plates and napkins right here, and then the pizza will just go along the rest of the counter. I made frozen water bottle labels on my Cricut, so I'm going to add those to the water bottles really quickly. It was just a cute and fun thing that I wanted to add. Sometimes I'll do a little goodie bag for the cousins with just some candy in it, but I completely forgot to do that, but that's okay. After that was done, the floors were a little bit of a mess. I had some time, so I decided to grab my wet dry vacuum and clean that. This makes it so easy. I love my wet dry vacuum. And the cleaning continues. I just find so many things, but the windows had smudges all over them, so I figured I would wipe those down. I love the Sprayway glass cleaner. It's just the best. Can't forget about my bathroom. I just quickly wipe it down with Clorox wipes. Our bathroom is just so plain and white too. I really want to decorate it and warm it up a little bit. Lastly, I'm making my daughter's sweatshirt. Today ended up being a much busier day than I expected, but this was quick, pretty easy. It just says birthday girl. Here's a look at the house. It just feels so nice and clean in here, ready for people to come over. It's a lot of work and it's always a huge mess after the party, but it is so worth it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. My channel is mainly cleaning and organizing content, so I'd love to have you.